job of the day is to make some pastry because we have this leftover turkey, both white and dark meat, and I chatted with Mark about this today, and I said I have these lovely Corningware dishes that we could make a turkey pot pie, and he said what pastry on the bottom as well, and I said certainly if you like I can do that. So I'll make, my job today is to make some pastry for this turkey pot pie, and we do have lots of gravy, so some of it will go in the pie and some will go on the side. Okay, and for my pastry I've already measured out 2 1/3 cups of flour in my mixing bowl. I have 1 stick or 1/2 cup of butter, and it's very cold, and I cut it up to small bits and pieces so that it doesn't stay in one large lump. I've got the equivalent in lard, also very cold and cut up into small chunks. And I'm going to mix that up before I add, which I've already mixed together, 1 egg, 2 teaspoons of vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of water, very cold. So this is still very cold, but I'm going to mix this up first before I add this. Okay, and now we want to be able to roll this out and make 2 pie shells for the bottom of these dishes and 2 covers. And I think that's almost an equal amount. If there's anything left over, I'll just put them in tart shell trays. I think I'd better cut off a piece for the cover right now. I'll put it aside. Maybe I cut off too much. Okay. Okay, don't know how this will work, but we're going to give it a try. Certainly is a little different trying to fill up a deep dish with pastry shell. That looks like it worked just fine. I'm going to cut off all the extra here. just mold it to this container a little bit better. Looks like that worked out just fine. Okay, now looks like I'll definitely have some extra left over for tart shells. Maybe an extra little piece here. Okay. Don't want to overwork this and don't want to overflour it, but you do want it to be able to work it. And I think that that is spread enough. Again. Okay. Oops. Do not slide on me. Okay, where's my knife? There it is. Let's again cut off the extra. And it looks like I have a little patch job here. Okay, these are going to go in the fridge to firm up before we fill them up. So that should be fine. I'm going to get silly here. And flute the edges. Now, we want a round that is the same diameter as the top. Okay, I have determined that this bowl will give me the proper diameter to put on top, so I am going to spread out another 2. Probably half of this will do for both. See, one there and one there. Okay. Those should fit on top quite nicely. Spread them out just a little larger, not much. Okay, now I'm just going to get some wax paper for these to sit on. Wow. Okay, I've decided to use parchment paper instead. So I've got one of my pastry toppings on parchment. I'm going to add the second one now. And then these are both going to go in the refrigerator to cool until the pies are ready. And I'm going to trim this back and put some cellophane over the whole thing. Okay, there it is covered. Now, you wouldn't have to go through this process if you had your filling already, but Mark has decided that he wanted to do the filling and he just wanted me to do the pastry. So, I'm doing the pastry ahead of time. And so I'm just going to, once again, wrap this in cellophane as well and just put them in the fridge. So, and then when he gets home, he can put the rest of these deep dish pies together himself. Okay, so Mark has cut up the turkey and he's put together some gravy, some carrots and potatoes and
peas.
Thank you very much, Mark.
And corn.
And a bit of corn. And now he's filling up the dishes, and we do have a third one there just in case there's an overflow. And so he's filling up these deep dish turkey pies. So what do you think? Is there going to be a third left over, Mark? Not quite.
We're going to have a bit left over. So.
Okay, sounds good. And, yeah, that looks awesome. So that's one way to use up leftover turkey. And there is two of them. You may want to get a knife and cut a couple of slits in that.
That's what my grandmother used to do.
Well, now you're
I'm not even going to try to duplicate the cute little design she always did.
Okay, well, you can do whatever design you want, but just allow some error to... What did she used to do, like a leaf pattern?
Yeah, it was like a leaf, and it was kind of like, but they were curved, and there's like little things like that all down the sides on our apple pies. They looked great, but I'm not that much of an artist.
But she was gifted, was she?
Yes, in certain respects, she certainly was.
Okay, so I take it those can go in the oven now. I've got the oven preheated,
yep.
And when they're ready, that is going to be dinner.
Okay, and these are in for 30 to 40 minutes?
Yeah, we'll test it at that point after 30 minutes. I suspect it's going to be a bit longer, but everything is cooked, so.
Okay.
This is Tony from her Homestead Skills. I hope you enjoyed spending the morning with me. It's still morning. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.